Right now at 6, the last-minute comeback for the Washington Commanders. Another exhilarating win for the Burgundy and Gold that you saw right here on Fox 5. And after a Hail Mary in Congress, D.C. is expected to soon regain control over RFK Stadium. But the big question tonight is, what happens next? Plus, President-elect Trump delivers his first rally-style speech since his election victory. The plans he lays out for when he takes office in January. Fox 5 News at 6 starts right now. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sierra Fox. What a game and what a gift for fans. Another nail-biter for the Washington Commanders. You saw it right here on Fox 5. The team really loves keeping us on our toes with the suspense, don't they? It was a thrilling end to a competitive matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles. QB Jaden Daniels successfully throwing another Hail Mary in the last 10 seconds, giving the team the lead before scoring a two-point conversion to win the game at home, 36-33. Fox 5's Chad Ricardo has fan reaction from Northwest Stadium.
Here at Northwest Stadium, where the Washington Commanders just notched an historic win because the Philadelphia Eagles, they came in riding a 10-game win streak, but we snapped it because they're not like us. And now the Commanders are headed towards the playoffs because they're not like us. They're not like us.
Washington Commanders playing host to the first-place Philadelphia Eagles, and all Commanders fans want for Christmas is a victory over the Birds. In the Eagles' Week 11 win, Saquon Barkley went crazy, and early on, it looked like more of the same. Saquon eclipsed 100 yards before the half, and Philly jumped out to a 14-0 lead. Jalen Hurts would be ruled out with a concussion. Moments remaining in the second quarter, and the Commanders aren't going quietly. It's a Jaden Daniels to Terry McLaurin, because sometimes you got to pop out and show the Eagles. 21-14 Eagles at the half. Pick it up in the fourth, and after two Philly field goals, whop, 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 whop. It's a JD 5 to Olamide Zaccheaus, and the lead is cut to 27-21. Moments later, Daniels finds Zaccheaus again, and whop, 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 whop. 49 yards later, the Commanders take a 28-27 lead. Commanders fans can feel it. Kenny Pickett and the Eagles fought back to take a 30-28 lead, and with 1:58 on the clock, here's Jake Elliott from 40 yards out to make it a 5-point game. But with the game on the line, mama, there goes that man. Jaden Daniels' fifth touchdown pass on the game. Commanders defeat the Eagles 36-33 because they not like us.
I can't even put it in words. I'm emotional right now, man. The first time in a long time. No.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of scared, but I was feeling a little hungry, you know what I'm saying? You know why? I wanted this.
Come on. Oh.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
We got the dub. We finished hard. We did it, baby. Let's go!
It was a beautiful game. I love this. This was one of the best games I've ever been to. Go Commanders. Thank you.
That's going to do it from Northwest Stadium, where the Washington Commanders knocked off the Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, on three, I need a raise hell. 1, 2, 3. And now to everyone, say Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
And happy holidays. Love the energy. Chad's energy is unmatched. Tonight, the bill that gives D.C. control over the RFK site is still awaiting President Joe Biden's signature. This after a successful last-minute effort to get the Senate to vote on the bill. That legislation makes the district an option for the Commanders to build their new stadium. So the big question tonight is, what happens now? Fox 5's David Kaplan is staying ahead and has those answers. Good evening, David.
Yes, yeah, good evening to you. Look, we're in kind of rarefied air when it comes to a team looking to build a new stadium. The reason for that is that normally when a team or an organization is looking to build a new stadium, they're typically doing it in the same state, perhaps in a new city. However, the Commanders, well, they have 3 very different jurisdictions that they may be able to choose from: D.C., Maryland, as well as Virginia. And we can expect, because of that, a very competitive process based on conversations I've had with an expert in sports law. The Commanders have said that they're grateful to have 3 different jurisdictions interested in hosting the team. If they haven't started already, those jurisdictions likely putting together their pitches to the team. But coming up with the right deal when we're talking about something as complex as building a new stadium, well, obviously it's easier said than done. It's more likely than not also that public funding would be part of whatever deal is struck with the team. In D.C., for example, I talked to a handful of members of council last week who would have to sign off. All agree that D.C. should have control of the RFK site, but there is disagreement on whether or not an NFL stadium should be there, and if there is, what public money should go towards it. Councilmember Charles Allen told me he's a no on an NFL stadium right now. Here's why.
I don't think an NFL stadium, I don't think spending hundreds of millions of your tax dollars for a billionaire stadium is the right investment. It sits dark more than 90% of the year. We don't see the same type of return on investment for an NFL stadium that you do in an arena that is programmed year round. And that to me is the big distinction. It's not the right investment I want to see our city make.
D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser told me she wants a stadium at RFK and that D.C. is going to invest in infrastructure improvements to the site, whether there's a stadium or not. Melinda Roth is a sports law professor at GW. She believes public money will be part of any deal offered by D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, but what that money looks like will require creativity, particularly, she says, from D.C., given its budget situation and residents and council members who may be hesitant.